Hello, my name is James, and I am the only person that cares for this holiday.
Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe.
Thanksgiving. A holiday most of you probably forgot about because Mariah Carey is breaking through your window. But I believe that Thanksgiving has its quirks to make it a holiday we should care about. Sure, it doesn't hold a candle to both of the other holidays like Halloween and Christmas, being like an awkward middle child, but most of you can probably remember something about this day. Be it the food, the first Thanksgiving, parade, either the New York or Philly, the list can go on, but I'm going to stick to the main three: the history of the day, the pardoned turkey, and the parade. Let's start with the beginning. The first Thanksgiving is dated to be in 1620, freaking 400 years ago. We've been doing this shit for a while. During this time, it was the day when the Native Americans would gather the harvest of the fall and have a feast in celebration of what they have prepared. This tradition was given to the Pilgrims who were in a colony with the Wampa, the Wampanoag, the Wampa. How do you pronounce this? Wampanoag. The Wampanoag tribe. After this, many colonies and tribes would host this get together individually, not like the holiday that we know, until 1863, when President Abe Lincoln declared that the final Thursday of every November be the holiday Thanksgiving, boosting morale in the entirety of America, noting this was the middle of the Civil War. So that's a nice thought. But it did change once in 1939 when it was moved up a week because of the Great Depression, but then it went back to the last Thursday in 1940. Another long standing tradition is the pardoned turkey. Throughout the entire time of Thanksgiving being a holiday, farmers would send their best birds to the White House. Most of the time, the birds weren't even eaten, but it's the thought that counts, right? The idea of the president taking a turkey from the slaughterhouse was officially started in 1947 when President Truman publicly saved a turkey. But people give President Kennedy the credit for starting the tradition, as during his ceremonial presentation, he told people to send back the turkey, saying, "Let's keep him going." But this still technically isn't the first pardon. That would go to President Ronald Reagan in 1987 when he used the actual word pardon. After that, every president has pardoned a turkey for Thanksgiving. Now, you might be wondering, where do these turkeys go? They don't stay at the White House, that's for sure. Unless they do. Maybe those turkeys are the ones really running the country. That could explain a lot. The turkeys are usually sent to farms or zoos to live out the rest of their lives. Now we go to the most popular trend around Thanksgiving: the parades. For my sake, I'm just going to only be talking about the Macy's parade because I watch that one a lot more. The first parade in New York was in 1924 when Macy's acquired the entire block between Broadway and 7th Avenue. They wanted to put on a nice little show for the kiddies of New York, and since they had this entire stretch of road, they said, let's do it here. The idea of a parade themed around Thanksgiving was being done in Philly 4 years earlier in 1920, but the Macy's parade was a hit, and here we are 98 years later. This holiday and the American culture as a whole go intertwined. As yes, both Halloween and Christmas have both been looked at fondly, we can't deny that the day where we can eat our hearts out isn't as different. Wait, don't animals eat a lot of shit, then go into hibernation during this time? And these three holidays can either be about or revolve around humans taking in food. Are all humans furries?